Rahul Mehra, would you like to answer?
Absolutely not, because I dismiss his very thought that Prashant Bhushan is anti-national. He needs to go back to the and hear what Prashant Bhushan is and what he's done for the country. Yes, you can have opinions and you can have views, but by no means he's going. His views are unconstitutional. By no means they are anti-national. By no means has he said hand over Kashmir to Pakistan. Kashmir is an integral part of India, has been, continues to be, and shall always be. That is the stand of not only the Aam Aadmi Party but Prashant Bhushan himself. But there are different
Then what is the party distancing itself from?
Opinions within the framework, and those are opinions. Now allow me to speak. When you make allegations which are frivolous and baseless, have at least the decency to...
No, what decency? What is the party distancing itself from? Answer that. If there's nothing, there is nothing distorted in the view, what is the party distancing from?
You are indulging in absolute frivolous talk.
This is not frivolous talk. The nation wants to know.
For having a decent
you are distancing yourself from a point of view. Do we not have the right to know what the point of view you are distancing yourself from? Rahul, I am otherwise quiet guy, but when you talk on Kashmir, when you talk on Naxalism, I am aggressive. I cannot be quiet on these issues.
Learn the art of listening.
No, I am aggressive on these issues. I am aggressive on issues which hurt my nation. I am very aggressive on these issues. Yes.
You can be aggressive on facts, not on fiction.
That's what I am asking. What is the fact that the party is distancing itself from? If what you say, Mr. Prashant Bhushan has not heard. But why does Mr. Kejriwal go on air and say that we are not concurring with the views of Mr. Prashant Bhushan? Tell me, why does Mr. Kejriwal has to say this?
If you go back and if you listen to what Prashant Bhushan said, he never said hand over Kashmir to Pakistan, which is what will make him anti-national. And I think we need to stop this debate here, because I have nothing more to indulge in.
Well, we never insinuated that he even said anything like that. He spoke of a referendum. You've both made your points. I want to ask you, Amibin Yagnik, as the party which has extended support to the AAP, do you think that it's time your leaders sat down, the leadership of the AAP, and said, listen, more caution needs to be exercised, because in the end, it also ends up damaging your party's image? Amibin Yagnik.
Well, time, maybe we have to give some time to them because they are going to fulfill their promise. Let us see whether they are delivering their promises which they have promised to the people of Delhi. I know there are lots of mistakes being committed and they are trying to rectify them by changing their plans. But definitely the people of Delhi will ask them that how are you going to go ahead with all your promises which you have made. And so only the talk or the promises they have given will not suffice. They'll have to come with concrete programs in order to see, because these are all in-depth studies required. You need to have a proper and a very concerted effort as well as a thought process in order to bring all this to table and translate into action whatever you have promised to the people. So there has to be some time frame which has been given to them. Well, when the time comes, and it would be completely intolerable in a sense that they are going completely off whatever they have said, maybe some decisions would be taken if at all necessary. But right now we are supporting them, we are giving them the external support, and they are going ahead with their programs.
Rahul Mehra, any reaction to this sage advice from your supporting party?
Well, we haven't come out here simply to enjoy the fruits of power. In fact, we wanted to be in the opposition, but we were challenged that you are a party which cannot govern. And we are trying our very best, and I hope you would appreciate in the last 14 days all that we have done. Why aren't the same questions being put to Chhattisgarh government, to Rajasthan, to all the other political parties which have come into power? But we are welcoming all this. You know, we want the media gaze to be on us so that we can perform, and you please by all means hold us to account. And in case we fail, then obviously the people of India and the people of Delhi will respond to the occasion and rise to the occasion. We are not shirking away from that responsibility. But allow us to have some time. Please see us by what we are doing. Also gauge us by all the actions. More than 10 issues out of the manifesto that we've already committed to, that we have responded and we have adhered to in the short term.
So yes, you have raised the bar. There is going to be that media scrutiny of every move you take, Rahul Mehra. You can't blame us for that. Very final word from Shiv Vishwanathan. Sir, a lot of people have said that the Aam Aadmi Party is in too much of a hurry, and which is why they are having more of these goof-ups. They also run the risk of having bigger blunders. Do you think that they just need to sit back, take a deep breath and go about everything that they're doing, but in a more measured, planned way?
They need some maturity, they need some reflection. But my greater worry is that Rahul Mehra is beginning to sound just like other politicians. I think there's a different way of reacting. They have to maintain the element of surprise. I mean, just take a simple thing. Who's BJP to decide who's patriotic? This is the party that confuses the nation and the nation state. I don't need the BJP to tell me. I think Modi is a bigger threat to the security of the nation than Prashant Bhushan. I think it's time we take the bull by the horns.
Okay.
I think, let's be very clear. The mistakes of the Aam Aadmi Party are still open, obvious and minuscule. The mistakes of the Congress and BJP are a glaring fact of history. Rahul doesn't have to apologize to either of these two. He doesn't need time. He has all the time he needs. It's because these two parties are playing spectator creatures for the first time. They don't know even how to respond to politics. It's quite obvious.
All right, so small mistakes.
But sir, I would like to apologize to you personally if I have given you that impression, because that is not the impression that I would like to give, or that is not the sphere from which I am operating. So I'm very sorry if I have given you that impression, sir.
Yeah.
All right, great. So an amicable ending to the debate. Very rare you would agree on any television debate. Thank you very much. That's a great way to end that entire discussion. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. Shiv Vishwanathan, Rahul Mehra, Amibehen Yagnik and Sambit Patra.